Hello everybody, what is up? My name is AsterKatt and welcome back to Zero Escape VLR. I really wanted to look through all the things. I didn't. I'm so mad. I keep saying I'm going to do it every time and then I end up rushing to get things edited. Let me quickly go back and review and see what Quark, that was a thing. That's what happened last time. Everything with Quark. Dear goodness. I had thoughts. I had them. I don't remember them. They were there. So if I remember them while we go, I will say them. Because I am not on a time crunch today. It's a miracle. We're gonna continue from wherever we were. Because I don't remember. Ah, yes. We're about to pick our next door.
They're open. We need to hurry.
We're with Clover.
Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time.
Let me get my reference sheet. So we're with Clover.
Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the green door. Luna is at 1, Phi is at 1. Okay. So they're gonna pick Betray no matter what in that situation. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the red door. Okay. Option B, Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Dio, Yellow, and go through the red door. I don't love that, but we can do it if we need to. Clover has 6. Okay. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Quark, Magenta. What does Quark have? Quark has 6. Luna has 1. Phi has 1. Okay. But if Quark can't go in, then Quark will automatically ally. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the green door. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the green door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the red door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Dio, to go through the blue door. Okay,
3 minutes remain until
I kind of like option B. So, how do we want to pair up?
People who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
People who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
Reasonable. Would option B be Dio? No. Okay.
Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
It's deserved.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
Oh, sorry.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with? Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine.
Anyone other than Tenmyoji?
My reasoning is the same as Alice's.
Makes
He
sense.
betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Ugh, I guess we're frickin' taking Dio! Yeah. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself.
Shut
Anyway,
up!
Might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him.
Me neither.
If Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine.
Alice. Tenmyoji, yeah.
Pay Tenmyoji and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him.
Aww. Luna and Fi. Yeah. What about Fi and
No
K?
problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B.
Good.
I will take the green door, correct?
Let me see. Have I gone through? We have not gone through the red door. Okay. Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Kay nodded and handed Quark to Luna.
10 seconds remain.
Come on, guys, hurry! The door's already closing.
I know.
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0.
0.
Chromatic doors closing.
Okay. And we're going where? I don't remember where the red door leads. What is this? There's 3 different rooms.
Take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked.
This is so weird. We haven't been through a door with Clover ever.
This is a dead end? Great.
At least I don't think we have. No, hold on. What's this
Well,
thing?
it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
What? Are you serious?
Pretty good, huh?
Clover, what?
Am I great or what? Huh?
You are.
Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Good lord, girly. You're so cute.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
No, I wouldn't do that. What if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you?
Who knows?
Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we
He does
go.
have a really nice voice, unfortunately. Kind of upset about that. Huh. The center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one then. Forward!
Let's go. Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Where does this take us? I wish they had it like labeled or where I could click and see. Laboratory. Oh my. Okay. This is unique. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Uh-huh. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
Maybe.
If they do.
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that. How do you say it? Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Excelsior.
If we do, we
That
can
wasn't
cure
right.
Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
No, but well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so
Shut
far.
up. Shut up. Well, we won't know until we look. So, let's get started. All right. Time to seek a way out. Interesting. Okay. Oh boy, boy, boy. We have a lot going on in here. There's something on this tray. Empty capsule. Empty capsule. Seed. A cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. Looks like a ball. There isn't anything in it. Do you think we're supposed to stick this metal part into something? Maybe. A binder. There's some paper inside. Let's lets me see that? What? It says steps for dissecting a frog. Okay. A binder. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah. Let's see here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Okay. What's this thing? Who knows? Strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it for now. Okay. Let's look at preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research shown there's a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D, cyan, failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C, green. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A, red, or fluid B, yellow. When the stripped seeds were put into fluid D, cyan, and fluid E, blue, only one of them failed to generate. Okay, alright. Steps for dissecting a frog. Remove the specimen from its preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in a liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. Alright. Okay, there's more seed. Cylinder full of seeds. They're round. One half is colored and the other side isn't. Is this a microscope? I tried looking at the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there's these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them? Okay. Wonder if I'm supposed to put something in the holes. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Right. About back here. These look like something you might put specimens in. Maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. Oh! There's the frog. This is saline solution. What the hell, Clover? What if that had been poison or something? You worry too much. I just pretended to drink it. Then how do you know it's saline solution? It says on the underside of the lid, silly. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be like, girl, what? There's the frog. Oh, it's so cute. And a little odd looking, but very cute. Look, it's Lord Hoppington. Don't give it a name. Aw, looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. I think the liquid inside is ethanol. How do you know? The smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists preserve stuff in ethanol all the time. Yep. Preserved frog, huh? Hey, wasn't that thing you found called steps for dissecting a frog? I'd say it's pretty clear what we're supposed to do next, wouldn't you? Unfortunately, yeah. Some beakers. Looks like they're empty. We probably won't need them then. Meep. What? I think there's still a few things here we might be able to use. The devil's in the details, you know? Some shelves. Why? What? Okay. Seed. Cylinder full of seeds. They're round and striped. Oh, what? Roots. What the hell is this? A dead spider? That was a weird delivery, sorry. Maybe it's a fake beard. Have you seen a person with a beard like this? Yeah, my grandpa had one. Looks like a root. It's probably some kind of preserved specimen. Okay. There's steel plate bolted across the store. I can't open it. I wanna look. Okay. More seed. Cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and have stripes. What is this? What's this thing? That thing on the top looks like some sort of industrial strength lid. Oh! If you open it, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking, though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation? We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with something this heavy duty. Okay. A binder. There's some paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions. Okay. Place, oh, from plants. Okay. Place the plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down to the beaker. Once it's done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. The DNA will collect at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Okay. So we can put in the root. Okay, time to throw this root in the mixture. All right, done. Let me double check. Add in a solution of saline water. Filtered liquid comes out of it eventually. Okay, looking good. Okay. Okay. We need ethanol. There's some in the frog. But I don't know if we have any outside of that. Oh wait, what's over here? Okay. It's supposed to be some kind of waste tank. Hey, it looks like a thigh tank. Are you for real? What? Seed. Huh? Why'd they put a speaker in here? That's a drain. What is wrong with you? Good lord, be nice to the girl. Huh? What's this? Here's a breeze. I can feel it. Right here. Is that a poem? No! I'm saying there's wind blowing through here. Ah, let me explain. This is a fume hood, otherwise known as a fume cupboard. It's used when handling especially volatile chemicals. There's a fan or pump in that sand that creates constant suction, drawing any poisonous fumes up and away. So that's why it feels like there's a breeze. Precisely. So if you fart or something, it's not a big deal. You bring a new meaning to the concept of idiocy. Yeah, huh. Can we put the frog here? Wait, hold on a second, Sigma. You planning to take the frog out of there? Yeah, so? You should probably pour that liquid into the drain first. Might get dangerous if you don't. Okay. Okay, I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. I hate this guy. And set the frog over here. What a drain. The ethanol I poured in here should be in the liquid waste tank under the counter. Okay. This tank collects liquid waste. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be in there. It's a little big, but I have a feeling we should take it. Yay! Okay, well, I will leave you there, Froggy. Nope. Nope, up. Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then. Guess this should do it. Empty beaker. Do I not have an empty beaker? What is this? Right, I'm gonna dip the protrusion on this capsule into the stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all! Green capsule. Awesome! No idea what that's gonna do for me. Okay, we need to... Whoa, okay. You know that hydroponics research, the thing we just found? I think it said something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. Do you think it was talking about these? The stuff in 5 beakers appears to be... Apparently I need to dilute it with water. Okay. Man, look at all these pipes. I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle to the right, the liquid goes right. And if you turn it to the left, the liquid goes left. So maybe you put it in the middle, half goes to the left and half goes to the right? What is this liquid then? Probably water. What do the numbers mean? Oh goodness. Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units. It looks like 80 something the water come out of the center pipe. And then each pipe after the split gets 40. So we're supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handle so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah. How do we get the water to come out in the first place though? I think you probably just pull the lever over there on the right. Like this. Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay. But... Okay. Damn, this is tough. How do we... That... Stupid question, but that seems like those numbers seem too big. How do I get out? I'm stuck. Okay. Store we came through. Are those water tanks huge? Nothing swimming in them. They're not fish tanks. Okay. So that is all we can look at. What I'm really, really confused about is the numbers at the top are big and the numbers at the bottom are tiny, and therefore it doesn't make any sense. I don't like math. I don't want to do math. So 40, 20. Wait, no. So 40, 20, 20. So that's 1 to here. So that should be 3. And then this is only giving it 1. So we need 4 to go that way. So that one should still be in half. 1, 4. And then 80. So if we cross out the right, 40 is going this way. So we have 40 right here. Wait, if I put, we have 40 right here. And then 40 here. This is 20. So splitting it this way, we have 10. 10. Because this would be 20. This would be 20. So 20 plus 10 equals 30. And then we have 10. So we have 10 here. And then 40 there. 40 this way. And then the 40 this way comes down. Here is the 40, which means that this way is 50. And then we need 3 to go over here, so we need to replicate it on this side. Where we go, 40, 20. I can erase this. Because if 20 goes here, then we have 20 here. And then if we split it in half again, then 10 goes this way. And so then this would be 30. And then 20 would be going this way. And then this needs 2. Okay. So if it goes this way. No, this wouldn't be 20. This would be 10. So we have 10. We need 3 here. So we need 20. So this would need to be split in half. So 20 would need to go this way. Okay. Yeah. So let me just double check. So 20, 20. Yeah, so I know this is right. And I know this is right. Because that's split in half. And this is split in half. And this is split in half. This should be 20, not 40. I don't know why I wrote 40. And then 40. And 20 goes down here. And 20, 10. So this will be 30. So this would be 3. This would be 3. They're all just pointing straight down. Whatever. We poured all the water into the beakers and the lights are all green. You did it! What did that do for me? Hey, you remember that Yeah. Preparing 5 types of seeds. You got them all right? Yeah, I have 2 types of long seeds and 3 types of round seeds. Then maybe you should put them in the beakers. If you were to just grab one of those seed containers, you should be able to put them into one of the beakers. Okay. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Okay. Maybe we want to get this out again. Can we make one of those charts? Wait. This might be the stupidest way of solving this puzzle ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then 1, 2. And then we have round. What type of seeds do we have? Plain, long. 1/2 round. We have striped, round. Striped, long. And we have plain, round. And then we have red, yellow, cyan, green, blue. Okay. So, long seeds fail to germinate in 3 of the fluids. That doesn't tell me much. Round seeds fail. So, round seeds fail in yellow and cyan. None of the marked seeds germinated if put into fluid seed green. So, none of the marked seeds. So, that's half. Striped. Striped. Non-marked seeds fail to germinate in fluid A, red. So, non-marked seeds. So, the plain ones failed to germinate in fluid A, red, or fluid B, yellow. Okay. And striped seeds were put into fluid D, cyan. Oh, okay. Only one of them failed. Why would you have a note like that? Okay. We know this. Which I'm assuming, I'm going to mark this in red just in case, which I'm assuming means this. And stripe seeds were put into fluid D cyan. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Stripe seeds were put into fluid D cyan. What if we hypothetically pencil this one in? That would put this one here, which would cross off this one, which would put this one here, which would mean this one goes here. I don't want to look at this for any longer, so we're just gonna try it. So we have our plain round goes into green. Not sure what's going on, but here goes. Plain round goes into green. Oh! I didn't read the instructions. Sorry. Plain round goes to green. Striped long goes into yellow. Striped round goes into blue. Plain long goes into cyan. And half goes into red. Oh, thank God. Okay. You did it, Sigma! You've sown your seeds! Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh! A red capsule? Okay. There's a red capsule sitting in the hole. We got a red capsule! Yay! Do we maybe need to put those in here? Okay. So, what do we do with this frog? Actually, I guess we already know, huh? The instructions on the binder didn't leave a lot to the imagination. Begin dissection using provided scalpel. Cut it open, basically. Oh, whoops. Man. It's kind of messed up. Zero Senior's got some issues, I think. Whatever. Not like we got a lot of choice here. Guess we better find a scalpel then, huh? I didn't see a scalpel anywhere. Where is the scalpel? Oh, scalpel! Where art thou? I wonder if we could use it on anything else. Well, if we will if we have to, I guess. That's so vague. Why is every relationship always about what the guy wants, huh? I've got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm the kind of girl who's totally devoted to her man, but that's a two-way street. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know either. Can we put seeds in here? You can use the seeds in the mixer? Yeah, you think I shouldn't? No, I mean, don't you think you should put them all in? You mean all 5 different types of seeds? Yeah! Interesting. Why not? Okay. Alright, done. What do I need to do again? Yeah, saline solution. I was scared we were gonna have to put in the frog. Alright, I'll pour the saline solution in here. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered water comes out of it eventually. Okay. Okay, looking good. Alright, next I pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then... Guess this should do it. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do the protrusion capsule and stuff in the beaker. Awesome, you got it all! Yellow capsule, alright. Mixture, I'm all done here. Goodbye, mixer. Okay, so that gives us that. What about the scalpel? Oh! Look! The screen changed! What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Dunno. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, that thing we put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look! Don't you think we should take a look at the screen? I'm curious why it's blue. This is the safe password! Perfect, this is just what we need. Yeah, now we can get in the safe! Okay, question. Why is it the blue one? If we punch in the right password, it'll open up. At least it should. Okay, star, sun, moon. Okay. Yeah, what, how did why? Yes, it opened. You did it! Cool. Where is the scalpel? Using the provided scalpel. There isn't a scalpel game. Where is my scalpel? Am I being dumb? A pipe, a hell of a pipe. Oh, give me a P. Give me an I. Give me a P and an E. What does that spell? Pipe. I was literally just texting my friend being like, where is the scalpel? I found the scalpel. Whatever. I hate... Ugh. It's a scalper. What? Sorry, it's a scalpel. Okay. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Are you even looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not kitten that? What? Sorry, it's a sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of, well, you heard. That's pretty weird. That is, okay. Okay. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? You gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It's an ex-frog. Oh, fine. I'll do it. Hey, well, I guess that saves me the trouble. Huh? Something came out of its stomach. A blue capsule? Oh, lovely. Lord Hoppington, why? You left us too soon! Shut up. Okay. Frog, it's been cut open. I feel kind of bad for it. Sorry, Lord Hoppington. Sigma, come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean, something? Ah, just look. It's easier than explaining. What the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of a DNA sequence. A is for adenine. G is for... I don't know how to say any of this. C is for cysteine. T is for thymine. I think we can just manipulate it. Yeah, looks like the puzzle has to do with pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah, DNA is made up of 4 bases. Adenine, I don't remember any of this. Cysteine and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. They're called complementary base pairings. You sure know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Your position shows that A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Okay. A, T, G, C. Oh. Okay. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Ha! Did it! Good job, Sigma! That was awesome! You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey! What in the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over here and look at this. Huh. There's something on it. It's our puzzle, Moon, Star, Moon. Huh? It's different now. The shapes are in different places. Moon, Star, Moon! Moon, Sun, Moon! There we go. Ha! It opened. Awesome! The suspense was killing me. Oh, wait! Oh my god! Okay, what do we got here? First is... a map? It says floor B. The one I found in the infirmary said floor A. So did the one from the lounge. And that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These are... I love that they're not picking up... Like, that would be the first thing you'd grab, the key cards. Each one's got a picture of a moon on it. And these have to be the cards the announcer was talking about. Looks like they gave us 2, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll hang on to 1. Cool? Sure. Sure, fine. Next up, we've got a notebook. Literally grabs it out from behind! Anything interesting? I can't read any of this. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else we got here? Looks like 2 more things. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? Excel, Axelavir. Excelavir? Axe lever? Axe. Wait, didn't Luna say something about Excelavir? You're right! This is it! This is Excelavir! No, that's not how you say it. It's the cure for Radical 6! Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later, we need to get out of here as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to get this stuff to Quark. First we gotta get out of this room. Yeah, but that's easy. You're on it, right? Key found and safe. All right, go. Yeah, let's go. Go, 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 go. We gotta save Quark. Where's the door? There it is. The lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Yeah, let's do it. Just get it over with. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yay! You found it! All right.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Yes.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check.
Yes.
Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that.
I was
Yeah.
just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at the side here. There's a name or something. IG replicator?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Of course! This machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Oh, like you care. He was right, of course. Hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't really
Why?
get a good look at it before.
I do not trust
You
you.
guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written right there on the label. Selvir.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess
Huh?
in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I was I don't trust you. Are you gonna freaking do something? The words barely out of my mouth and he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back
I don't
now.
think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game,
I hate you.
you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
That's horrible. You're using Quark's life as leverage.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
Hey, so, you would be killing
I'll be
me.
happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I curled my hand into fists. If Dio would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
Damn it!
It's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be. So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Fine. I promise.
Sigma!
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually.
Sigma, what are we doing?
Glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens. See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he says?
Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
I know. Drops -1, that means I'll get penalized.
but that means
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will...
so you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. And wait for Clover's response. But even if Dio chooses betray, then he'd have 9 BP and leave and everybody would die anyway. Well, not die, I guess, but I want to talk to Tenmyoji.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
Dio. One of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Phi. And, of course, Clover. Where are Tenmyoji and the rest of
They're
them?
in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's
see.
he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
I hate you, Dio. No change then, huh?
Right.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelavir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here.
I don't like it.
And the next thing you
Ugh.
do, bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
I wish somebody knew, could tell. We were lying through our teeth, so how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Phi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us?
Nowhere
We've
good.
still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelavir hidden somewhere in there.
Shut up! Gah, what a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's
Then
doing.
I will too.
Glad that's settled.
Phi, please, notice something's wrong. She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few steps behind. Okay then, guess we should be going too.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. He said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah. One sec. I took the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So, in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Phi started to leaf through the book again when she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's
Don't
it say?
rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. All right, I think I got it.
Okay.
It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Okay. What? Why are they talking about
Not
that?
sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain scary noises. If we assume the brain currently operates on a 1-to-1 basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1, I don't remember what that symbol means, 1/6, or approximately 1 point, okay. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only 0.48 seconds have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.5 seconds have passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds have been passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical is another term for what is known as the root operation. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. The function inverse to taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected with Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and though there is as of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at fever pitch as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact, 24.5 seconds have passed. Given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity of time and perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we've been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been able to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading in and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with a constant buzz of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as though a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. Oh boy. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. I hope our gang is alright. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now we know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's what, about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are 2 other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet. What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when this journal was written? I mean, From what we know, there's a drug called Clover. The only person who said that, though, was Luna. That cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal, it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even
December
written?
29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people, too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say this place might be one of those underground shelters, which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Quark's been infected,
And
right?
maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
Just think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
Uh-huh. Put them to sleep somehow, like Ice 9999. Then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up.
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right? And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing the nonary game if the point of all this place is to save us? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic. Unless they got hijacked.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions.
Unfortunately.
I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Fi had barely finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
Okay. With that. Okay, bye, Fi. She was gone. Man. I let out a long, tired sigh and started off toward the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
That's good.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I quickly made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Fi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment the AB game was what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake, mine, and Quark's. Yeah. The journal was telling the truth, and as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthesing him forever. There's only one way to save Quark, and that was with Clover. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally, but if I did, there was an excellent chance I'd end up dead. The question was then what to do, sacrifice myself to save Quark, or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself. So faint I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly, my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I considered letting Quark die even for a minute was pathetic. There was only one choice. There only ever had been one choice. No way was I going to leave Quark to die. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do. That's so sweet. Stop.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Okay.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know.
He's got 6.
I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you gonna do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has 1 BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyoji and Quark behind. We got to the warehouse. We found everyone else waiting for us. Hi, darling. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey, where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. We came in here before. The one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
He went in, I guess.
Exactly.
That bastard. He probably been worried I might try and take the Excelsior by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward. Made up my mind to choose ally no matter what, but part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyoji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, Kay's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Ha ha ha. You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard Vi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the 3rd room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now.
Unfortunately
if Kay
not.
told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off at a trot toward the 2nd room from the right and were soon out of sight inside it. Alright, Clover, time for us to go.
Okay. Right behind you.
Okay. I sighed to myself and headed toward the leftmost AB room. I'm scared. Alright. Sigma seemed pretty set on what he wanted to do, so that's what we're gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to ally doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna pick
Do
betray.
you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
Well, what about
Huh?
you? You've got 6 BP too, right? Dio chooses ally and we choose betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's
I don't
who he
really
is.
doubt it. I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. It's who I am. The only choice is ally. It's the only chance we have to get that medicine
That's
back.
why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can't guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick Betray. That's who he is.
Fine.
But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick Betray.
If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice.
Girl!
I'll be pushing that button.
Girl! Huh? Before I even realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran toward the voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and held her back with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry. So sorry. Guess it was a little too hard, huh?
What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die. Dio's going to kill you. You can't do this. I don't want you to die.
Clover!
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, I'm so curious. Thanks. Means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod, then turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm so scared.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed toward the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. I'm so scared.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
I am not gonna lie, a part of me was also just really curious. Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First with the anesthetic Soporil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it was like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
stop! Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise, god damn it! I groaned, and with this is the second time I've used this today. A Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last... The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There wasn't a chance he would give us back the Excelsior. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably Excelsior. It's the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
No!
Sigma! Sigma!
Guess this is it.
First is the sofa reel, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubo-curarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the soap roll was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. 5 minutes, I'd be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring at me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there's a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Don't give me a to be continued, you jerk. Whatever. Okay. Are we gonna get anything new here? Okay, no. Nothing new there. Whatever. Alrighty. Oh my god! Oh, that was good. I love you, Sigma. Okay. Alright, so much happened. Favorites list. It's flipped a lot. Spoiler alert. But I love everybody. Not everybody. I do not love everybody. But I love a lot of them. So, number 9. Dio. Frick you, Dio. Bad Dio. Bye-bye, Dio. Number 8 is Kay. I don't like UK, not right now at least. Number 7 is Alice. I do like Alice. I just like the other characters more. She can still be a little mean, and I don't really like it when people are a little mean. Number 6 is Tenmyoji. I really do like Tenmyoji a lot. I think he's kind of stayed consistently near the middle, but I do like him quite a lot, and I want the best for him. Number 5 is Quark. Quark moved down, and I hate that Quark moved down, but it's not because I have disliked Quark any more than when I started. It's that I have started loving everybody else a whole lot. Number 4 is Phi. I really like Phi. I really like Phi. Her humor can be a little bit mean, but I really like her. And like her being all worried and I'm gonna die, I die for that kind of stuff. Number 3 is Luna. I've been obsessed with Luna recently. I really do like Luna. She's so sweet. And like I'm a little suspicious of how sweet she is, but she's so sweet. And then number 2 is Sigma. I love you, Sigma. That whole, and I have grown really attached to Sigma. He will never come close to Junpei for me. Sorry. He will never be Junpei. I'm a Junpei guy, but I do love Sigma. And then Clover still stays in her number 1 spot because I can't put somebody else above her. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. If I was looking at just her actions in this game, she would probably rank a little lower. But it's Clover, guys. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I've been recording for longer than intended, so we'll see how long this episode turns out to be. But if you'd like to talk to me about this game or any of the other games I play, please feel free to join the Discord link in the description of this video and the About page of my channel. I would love to have you there. Without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!